Good day, everyone. This is African Computer Services. We are glad that we are here again to teach you how you can use Canva to create what I call culture design. Now that we are in the Canva environment, I'd like you to pay attention to this. Just click on Instagram post. As you can see, when you click on Instagram post, then the environment will be opening for you. It may take a little bit longer, but now we are here. When that has happened, then you are supposed to click on create blank so as you start from scratch and you allow it to open. You see the blank environment loading, and when that has happened, it may take longer, depends on the network at the moment. But yes, we are here now. We are at the blank environment. We'll allow it to load a little bit, and you will now click on the blank environment. When you click on the blank environment, this particular environment will open for you. Then I will advise you to go to Elements. You go to Elements. Let me show you where there is Element here. This is Elements. Click on Elements, and the Element environment will also open for you. Then depends on what we are trying to create today, like I call it cultured design. I will tend to click on frame. Look at frame here. I will click on frame because what I want to use for my design is a frame. We can see all the frame here, but I would like us to scroll through the alphabets. I have shown some of us this particular design in our platform where I use the alphabet to write cool. So here we'll scroll down until we get to where the alphabet is. I guess we have approached alphabet. So here, based on what we want to design, let's say I want to design with the alphabet or with the word moon. I will start clicking on the words, the alphabet that will make up moon. I will first of all click on M. As you can see, this is M here. I'll click on M, and the M will load into our blank environment. When that happens, I will go again to click on this plus or this plus sign here. When I click on the plus sign, it will take me back again to where I'll choose another alphabet. I'll click on O. In this O, there is something I will teach you. Since we need double O to write moon, instead of going back again to click on O, I prefer that you will just copy the O here, click here, and O will be doubled. What have I done? And the O will be double. I think I have mistakenly deleted the O, so I need to choose another O here to take it back. So I have another O here. I think I have double O. Okay. Then I will go back to the plus sign, click on it. Then I'll choose N. I'll click on N, and the word moon is complete. Then the next thing I need to do is to resize the alphabet. From this corner of the alphabet, you can be resizing it. As you can see, I've resized N. I will also click on O, and I will resize O. I will also click on the next O. I will resize it. I will resize it. Then I will click on M and also resize it according to the size of my choice. Now I will position them where I want them to be and how I want them to be situated. Remember, the word we are looking at is moon. The N is just fine where it is. Then the next thing we need to do here is to go to our browser. We need to go to our browser. When we minimize this, minimize the Canva, we go to our browser. I prefer using Chrome. Chrome is just fine. And I will search for Ankara wrappers. I'll go to Google. When I get to Google, the Google environment will open. Then I will search for Ankara wrappers. The environment will open. I'll get to the pictures of Ankara wrappers. Once I'm here, I wouldn't want to waste much time. I will choose the wrappers that I will use for my training. Any design of my choice, but I will advise you to use wrappers that will probably cover your image. But even if you didn't get that, there's no problem. If you click on any wrapper, as I've clicked on this, it opens. Then again, you hold onto the image. This environment will come out. When this environment comes out, all you need to do is you will click on download image. Here you can see download image. You click on download image, it will be downloaded into your system, as you can see. Then personally, I have a lot of Ankara downloaded images in my system, in my phone. I just did this to show you how you can get the image. Then since I have them, I'll go back to my Canva environment. When I do that, I'll wait for it to open. The network is actually acting funny, but it won't stop us from what we are supposed to do today. We just have to exercise a little bit patience. So we are back here again, and I guess our write-ups are still intact. As you can see, our write-up is still intact. So all we need to do now is we will click on the alphabet. Like I want to click on M now. I will click on it, on the alphabet. When I click on the alphabet, I will also click on replace. Here you can see replace. If I click on replace, it will open environment where I can choose what I want. For example, I have one Ankara here. I will click on that Ankara and the Ankara will be placed inside my M image. But the issue here is that the image did not cover the M. All I need to do is to click on it. When I click on that, I will increase my image so as to cover the M. Make sure you increase your image so that it will cover the M. And when you think it has covered the M, then the next thing to do is to click on Done. When you click on Done, it will appear on the M immediately. Then you go over to O, click on O, click on Replace, then go into your images to search for the Ankaras that you have in your images. Where is my Ankaras? I'm searching for it. The Ankaras that I have in my phone. And I believe I have lots of them. I will select another Ankara and it will appear on the O image. As you can see, it did not appear well. So I have to expand it. I have to expand it very well so as to be able to cover the image O. It should cover it very well. Then I'll also click on Done. I will do the same in the other image. Click on Replace. I'll choose another Ankara wrapper. Then seems not to cover it well. I have to increase it, place it where it will cover it very well, and click on Done. I will do the same thing with M. Click on Replace. Then come to where I will choose a befitting Ankara for that. And the Ankara seems not to cover it very well. So I'll try as much as possible to see that it covers it well. Then I'll click on Done. Am I any? It's not really covered well. So I have to make sure it does. And we have moon, as we can see. Then again, we will also go to the plus sign, click on it. Then when the environment opens, we go to element and click on it. Then as the element is opening, we tend to choose, or here we will write when it opens, you will write characters in this place. Then characters will appear. Then you choose characters of your choice by clicking on it, and the character appears here. Then you reduce the character. Now I have to tell you, for now that you are on a free mode, don't click on characters that has pro, because you are on a free mode. You've not paid for it. So just choose characters that doesn't have it. Click on the plus sign again. Choose another character. You can write comic character if you like. Then get this one is standing also. Place it on top of O. Then there is one thing you should know. At this point, down here are the colors of the dress of these people. All that they wear, the colors are shown here. So, as I am on to this lady, if I click on any color, like this color here, I can change it to any other color and her dress will change. Probably I'll give it black and her dress will change to black. But if I like, I will give it color that is very close to the color of the character that she is standing on. Like if I click on this one, on her trouser, I'll click on the color of her trouser, and probably I will choose blue or dark blue, any as the case may be, and it will turn to that. Then I will go back to the plus sign. This time around, I will write comic character. I want to get people that are seated. So I will write comic character. I want to get more characters of people that are seated. Then it will download and actually open for me. Then I've gotten one. I've gotten two. This guy is seated. I'll take him. He's here. I'll carry him into this place, the center of O. Place him inside the O. Let it be that he's seated. And I want to change the color of his trouser. Probably one of the color in the Ankara color. Then I'll change it to this. Okay, that's it. That's a shoe. I'll choose the color of his trouser and change it again to that. And now the color, which is white, of his shirt and his face, I'll change it to blue. And he becomes like that. And if I don't really like it, I can change it to something lighter to get that done. Then go back to the plus sign. I think I need this lady that is seated. I'll click on her. She's here now. I'll reduce her image, reduce it to the size I want to use, and place her here if I want. And change the color of her trouser. Probably I want to change it to yellow or gold, any one of my choice. I'll change it to this. And also I want to change the color of her shirt, which is white. I'll click on white and change it to blue or change it to something lighter. That is that. Now again, I want to add text. I'll click on the plus sign again, go over to this place. You will see that we have the text icon here. I'll click on it. The text icon is somewhere here. I'll click on text. And when that is done, I will see the environment where I will choose add text box, or probably headlines or headings may open. As you can see, add a heading there. I will now click on add a heading and add a heading. For the purpose of this particular practice, I wouldn't want to add much. I would only resize where I want to type my text. Add a heading. I will add it. I will type to the moon. I will type to the moon, making moon a capital letter. And when that is done, I have to the moon. Look at it here. You know, I can increase the size by dragging the side up. Then I will go to edit. I'll go to edit, click on edit. If I want to edit on it, if I'm done, I will come back, go to font, click on font, choose any font of my choice. I choose Sarah Black. That's what I choose. This is what I choose here, Sarah Black, and it's loading. Then it changes the font size. It changes the font size. Then I will go to font color or font size to increase the size. Then here, all I need to do is to scroll the button that you are seeing here. This button now, I will scroll it. The more I scroll it, the more it becomes bigger. It becomes bigger. I can reduce it based on how I want my text to be and where I want to place it. Now I will click on color and choose any color of my choice. Personally, I like pink. Yeah, I also like red, and I think I'll choose just red. Okay. If I want to add another text, I will add more. But let me leave it at this. This is what I call cultured design. Thank you, everyone, for listening to this beautiful lesson. Don't forget, this is Africom Computer Services. I would like you to subscribe, like, and also share our videos. Thank you until we meet in another training. Bye.